All right, guys, we're going to check out these Gshock Carbon Core Guard. These are the new model, the ga-2100, and then there's numbers after them dictating one of these three colors. I am sure they'll come out with more, but you have the black with the whitish, hour, minute, and indices. And then, of course, you have this one is kind of like a stealth one. A viewer, big thanks to Billy Bob, by the way, a viewer of the channel, he sent in, he bought all three of these. These are all three new releases, and he bought all three. And he sold me this one. I wanted this one, so I bought this one off him. He's keeping this one, and this one will probably be on the Sunday sale. So if you're looking for an all red, that'll be coming up real soon. But I wore this one yesterday, and I have to say, it feels like it has the Gshock Square DNA in it. I do have a Square, obviously, here with me, and you can see they're very similar. Their styling cues are definitely there. It is a touch larger, but the wingspan of it, or the lug-to-lug, is not much larger, and it is very similar. It's also a little bit thinner. We can talk about measurements here in a minute. We'll go through them. I didn't measure it. Well, we can do it, and you guys can see right on camera. It is not, I don't see any solar. It's not solar. It's crazy light because it's all plastic or resins, a little bit of metal here, stainless steel stamped case back. And I believe the chassis of it is some sort of carbon, pressed carbon or something. So I think that's why it's called a Carbon Core Guard. Has the 5611 module, which is going to give you all the features you want. This does have larger, easier to use buttons than the Square, the traditional Square. So as you scroll through, well, first off, you have your day indicator over here at the 9 o'clock, and then you have your hour and minute hand. And I set the alarm on the red one at 8 o'clock, so that alarm is going to go off here in a little bit, so you can hear how loud the alarm is. And then you also have your time display down here, but you can alter your time display. You can do world time, so you can do a second time zone there. So you can change that, to your buddy's time zone, so you're not waking them up. You have your stopwatch function. I mean, this is all standard Gshock stuff. Countdown timer, and then you have multiple alarms. You can set those, and then back to your time. So you have your start and reset and all that good stuff. I mean, these are pretty intuitive to use. I'm not going to go through the instructions. For one, there's the red alarm. That's loud enough. Then you just hit a button to stop it. So there's the case back. These also have, for some reason, they have quick release on the straps. Oh, and these definitely are hair pullers, just like the old Squares. I did notice that. So we can pop the strap off here with this quick release. I haven't tried this yet. I can't really get my fingernail in there. So you can pop the strap off. And I don't know why you would want to have a quick release on that, unless part of their expansion of this line is to be able to sell different colored straps and then easily swap them out. I'm guessing is what the plan is, but I'm not sure how, unless they made it easier than some of the old ones, the old Squares and stuff. They are not easy to change in and out. Yeah, I'm not sure this one's going to be any easier either. Yeah, so not sure. That's a really good idea. You're going to fumble with it. They didn't make it super easy. It's going to be doable, and I'll get it back together. But in the meantime, know that you can do it. But I can see where, like, this one is easily legible. This one is still legible, but it's going to be stealth. There is loom on the hour and minute hand. I did not notice any loom on even this one on the indices. That's kind of a miss. I think the price tag on them on eBay right now is around 130. They might be trending up. I don't think these are a U.S. release. I think these are outside US market only right now, but I suspect they'll come back around. This is what I was wearing, in case you're wondering. I don't even know what the model number is of it. I just got it in. But let me pop this guy on wrist for you. They feel amazing on wrist. Like if you can swoop one of these up for the 130 price tag, there it is on my 7 1/4 wrist, and it feels perfect on wrist. Both this one and the Stealth have a metal keeper. The red one has a complete plastic or resin keeper and stuff, and I'm totally fine with that. I know that's deemed somewhat less expensive, but I don't think you're going to break it. So, and even if you do, they have the quick release. You can change it out, right? So, pretty sick little watches. These are, we'll see what the prices do on them. Definitely, if they stay around the $100 mark, I could see buying one of these. Well, I did buy one, but you guys know what I mean. I could definitely recommend you purchasing one. I think they're pretty killer. Let me shut the lights off. You can see a little bit of lume on the hour and minute hand, and then, of course, I'll hit the light button. And if you guys have any questions, ask away. I'll try to answer. But you can see the lume's not too bad, but I'm sure it's going to fade. But you have dual illumination, and that means basically you have your light to light up the analog portion, but then it also has a backlight of the digital portion, so you're going to be able to see that as well. Battery life, I don't know. I can't read the instructions or anything like that, but being that it's not solar, I'm guessing the battery is going to last 5 or more years. Just guessing. I've had many of these Gshock, and I've not worn out a battery yet. So I think the batteries last quite a while. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Billy Bob for sending these in. Sorry for breaking your red one. I'll fix it. I'll put it back together. All right, guys, see you on the next video. Yeah, I know I got in a big hurry there. Forgot to do the measurements. And never mind that. That's for the next video. So we're talking size-wise here. 45.2 millimeter. Lug to lug, we're looking at about just over 48.5. So these are not deal breaker sizes at all, especially for the light Gshock. Under 11.5 thick. And then that's a proprietary type strap. You're not going to be able to get anything else in there, but pretty good dimensions, guys, into this crazy light. So I think you'll like it.